What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about compound today at the request of Hasnayan Wadia. That's what I got. That's the best pronunciation I got for you, my man. I feel like some of these names out there are harder to pronounce than others. I really try, though. I think compound will continue to correct. Yesterday I was saying, I was expecting that to be the top, and that we probably would go down to about $70 to $80, probably closer to that 70 area. We could even go a little bit below that, and then from there move on up higher. How long does it take? I don't know. It's probably not going to take that long, but last night after I was done making that video, I was saying, toward the end of the video, I was saying, don't sell here just so you can buy here. Like, really what you should do is just buy more down here. Don't play the game and sell and then have no exposure and then try to buy down here. That's not a good idea. And then I'm literally in my bed last night looking at my phone and debating if I should sell, like literally going against my own advice. And if I did, it probably would have been right, but I'm just like thinking in my head, I'm like, even if it goes to 70, you don't have to buy at 70. You could just sell it here at 100, buy it back at 90, at a quick little like 10% difference, and that's it. You don't even have to wait for the prices you're expecting. That way you're not like really breaking the rules. And I'm like trying to, like an addict, man, trying to just like, the voice in my head is trying to convince me to do this. And it's like, let me spin you a yarn as to why that's not a good idea. Okay, let's say I won. Let's say I sold. I wouldn't have sold all my compound, hell no, but let's just say I sold a decent bit. The amount that I recently put in down at $58 to $59. Let's say I sold half of that. That was kind of the plan. Selling half of what I put down there at $58 to $59 before we moved up here. Let's say I did that. And let's say I did. I snagged it perfectly. I bought in at $71. It went to $70. I basically played it as good as it could go, and then it went up higher. I feel super smart. Well, guess what? The next time an opportunity presents itself like that, and I'm like, ooh, I bet it goes down. I should sell it here. It could go down here, and then I'll just buy it there. It'll touch a previous area of resistance, and then it'll go up again. I'll feel confident, right? I'll be like, oh, it worked out so well the last time. I'll do it. I'll sell here. It will go down, but then it only goes down this low, and then it takes off without me, right? And then the gains that I made by playing this little play here get encumbered, they get encompassed, they get swallowed up by the gains that would have been if I just sat on my hands and didn't do anything. And the thing is like, it's not about trying to be smart, guys. It's not about trying to be clever, okay? If you're experienced in this game, I'm experienced, man. I've got 7 years doing this in technical analysis, okay? I don't do this. If you've got less than 3 years, if you got less than 5 years, really, you shouldn't be playing the game. You should be looking for opportunities to buy and hold. It's the best way to do it with the least amount of stress, with the least amount of risk. You should be looking for areas to buy and hold. You should not be trying to play the game. And absolutely, compound's about to present us another opportunity to get in. A lot of you are asking, is it too late? I've got friends who I know in real life who are like, is it too late to get in this? And I'm like, no, it's not. It's not. And I said the same thing yesterday. I think it will pull back if you're patient. It's not too late, but it might be too early. Like, and it's, obviously this was earlier, but here compared to here in a couple days or so, too early. So lower. I do think we're going to $70. It would make sense to me. Put a weekly closing high line right there. That is at about 77. Maybe we go to 77. If I was looking to buy this thing, I do expect it to go to $70. I would not look to buy it at $70. I would probably look to buy it at $80, $75, between that range. It's not my goal to catch the bottom, but around the bottom, okay? You can see we're moving down now. Looks like we're moving down now. 4 hour looks like it wants to take a little break. Daily RSI, super hot, man. It literally topped off at like a 93.5. Good job. Great. Good job. Overbought on the week. If we come down, that can cool off a little bit too. But it does look like a breakout nonetheless. You guys, on a weekly basis, on a daily basis, sure, we might be cooling off. On a weekly basis, we might see a red week. Next week, we might not. Weekly basis, guys, we could really, I think we are just getting started. Like, by the end of this month, we could be well above $200, maybe even at $300 by the end of March. So just patience, man. Be patient. Don't try to play the game. If you were trying to play the game, if you're looking to play the game on this thing, you wanted to sell the high, potentially buy the low, it's too late now. It's too late, right? The area to buy that would have been about $10 higher, okay? To sell that would have been $10 higher. right? Now we're at the point where it could go a little bit lower, and then who knows what it does, right? It could just pull a ridiculous move out of nowhere. So it's not worth it to not be exposed. Not financial advice, just my genuine opinion. And I'm just saying the same stuff I said yesterday. It looks like it wants to go down. Very convinced that it wants to go down. I'm so certain of it. I literally had to talk myself out of going against my advice yesterday. I was in my head. That little voice in my head was like, "Do it, do it, do it, Chris. You want to sell. Sell it high, buy it low. It's so easy. Just do it." No, don't do it, man. Don't play the game. Because again, let's say you're right. Let's say you nail it perfectly. You sell the exact top. You buy the exact low. You nail it. The next time an opportunity presents itself like that, you're going to take it again because it went over so well the last time, right? You didn't have the restraint here. I doubt you'd have the restraint there. You're going to feel hot. You're on a winning streak. And then it doesn't do what you think it's going to do, and it just goes up without you. Don't do that. Don't do that to yourself. Don't do that to your gains. Don't do that to your family, man. Come on now. I got nothing else to say. I'm just being ridiculous at this point. So lower, $70 to $80. That's where I think we're going. Good opportunity to buy. I do think it's going to go to $70. I think it could even go to $68. But if I was looking to buy this thing, I would probably buy it around $75 to $80. I wouldn't try to catch the bottom because you never know where the bottom's going to be. So don't play the game. Just get in. If you're late to the party, if you're trying to add more, like, nothing wrong with buying $5 above where the low is. Now, if that's not your style, none of this is financial advice. You do what you want. That's okay. But if you miss the opportunity, that's what you get whenever you're trying to buy the absolute bottom. You will miss the opportunity sometimes. When you try to sell the absolute top, you will miss the opportunity. Believe me, I know, man. I tried, man. Classic example right here. Dogecoin, last cycle. I had a lot of money. A lot, you guys. Ready to sell. I had my sell orders in on that Saturday Night Live news. I knew it was going to go down. I knew it was going to be a sell the news event. It went up on Robinhood. That's where I had most of my Dogecoins. It went to 75 cents. My sell order was at 78 cents. And the reason it was at 78 cents is because that's a 100x from where I originally bought. I would have made 100x on my returns. But I was too stubborn. Right? And I wanted to catch the absolute top. It was at 75 cents, and then it went down to 65 cents, like really quick. I'm like, no, that's not the top. I want to sell the top. Like, there's no way. It's either that or nothing. And then it goes down to 30 cents, 40 cents, 20 cents. Like, it's like, I would have taken 75 cents. I would have taken 65 cents. Don't be stubborn. Get in, get out at decent areas to get in and get out. You don't have to catch the absolute bottom or the absolute top, okay? You will miss opportunities more often than not trying to play that game. But if you don't care about getting in a little bit above the bottom, if you don't care about getting a little bit below the high, or even kind of significantly below the high, but not like 50% below it, but like maybe 20% below, whatever, you're still going to do great for yourself, okay? You're still going to do great for yourself. But obviously, I'm not trying to encourage people to buy 20% above a low or sell 20% below a high. I would hope that we get as close to those highs and lows as we can, but just don't try to catch the absolute high and absolute bottom, because if that little bit extra, man, that can be the difference between speaking from experience, from a like 97x or a 23x. You know what I mean? It can be the difference. So anyways, compound's going down. I'm going down. I'm going to bed. You should go to bed or get to work, do whatever it is that your day is calling for. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Thank you all. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more. I'll see you on the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.